So I am now a homeowner. What? We have bought a house, a flat, whatever you want to call it. You'll see it in a sec. You'll see why I kind of call it a house and kind of call it a flat. We have bought one today. It's finally happened. You guys have been on this journey with me where we have been trying to buy a place, me and Tom, my boyfriend, together for a year now. Over a year we've been in this process and it's finally happened. And today we get to go pick up our keys and see our home, see what's going to be our home. And I'm going to take you guys along with me, but I can't believe it's finally happened. I'm so happy. It feels surreal. It's a very surreal day, but yeah, I'll see you when we get there. Let's go. We're here. Welcome to our first home. It's finally happened. Can you believe it? No, I can't either. Tom's filming behind the camera. We're going to take you on a tour of our home. We're going to take you a tour around, let you guys see it. We need ideas and suggestions for any decorating, please. So we're going to take you through every room. If you have any ideas for colour, painting, furniture, let a gal know, because we need all the help we can get. But we're so happy to finally be here. So do you want to come take a look at it with us? Welcome to the living room. So this is the living room. We love this room. It's a really great size. It's very big. I don't know if you can hear, like, we're gonna hear some echoes in all these rooms because they're empty and they're very big. It has a fireplace, which we love. It has a log burner, which we're obsessed with. So that's gonna be a big part of it. Ignore this. This is where the TV is gonna go. And we didn't realize, obviously there was a TV here when we came to look around. So we didn't realize this was here. These cabinets are like left by previous, I think not even the person we've bought this from, like they've been here for a long time and they are purposely made for this space. So that's like we're pretty happy with that, aren't we? It's a pretty sweet deal. The sofas were left by the previous owners. So we probably will replace these eventually, but they're gonna do us for the now. And I think it gives us time to figure out what we want the layout in here to be, because like the TV's there and it makes sense to have the sofas like, I don't know, symmetrical like this. But then if you're sitting here, you are kind of like sideways onto the TV. So I think having the sofas here gives us time to figure out whether we like that or not, basically. But yeah, we like the green, don't we? Do you think we'll keep this or do you want to change it? Yeah, we like white and green in principle. We like green. I feel like we can do a lot with it. Make it like really cozy with lamps. We're gonna be big on lamps, I feel. We want lots of lamps of lots of different colors to make it a very cozy environment. Obviously you're seeing everything in like its barest form with no furniture in a lot of the rooms. So you gotta get the vision. So yeah, I see this as having like maybe still the white and green, but lots of warm lighting. Also we need to figure out what we want to put in these things. Like, do I want to put some books in here? Or do I want to put my books, all of them in?
We've got plenty of books.
A special book room. They don't know about that. The little teasing them. Right, on to the next room. Come with me. This is our dining room. This one's very echoey because there's no furniture in here. This is probably our least favorite room in terms of decoration. I don't think we really love the kind of like gray, brown, and this like wallpaper. We don't love that. That's not our kind of vibe. But yeah, I feel like we haven't really figured out what we want to do with this room color-wise yet, because I think it'll be the last one we do. And so I think we'll know what we want to do when we get to that point. But it's a great size again. It's a huge dining room. Honestly, we're not like big dining room people. So I like feel like, should we do something else with this room? I don't know. I think we're not gonna rush to do it. I think this will kind of be like a dumping ground for boxes and like when we're moving. I'm also gonna set up temporary bookshelves in here so I can get a special room, which you're gonna see in a sec, so I can get that sorted. And there's also another log burner in here. We've got 2 log burners, I know, aren't we lucky? This one's got like 2 compartments. She said you could cook stuff in there, so maybe we'll cook like a pizza or a chicken in here. I don't know. But yes, this will probably be the room that we make over last. It's like the least of our priorities. Okay, next room. Follow me. This is our kitchen. We love the kitchen. It's a really great kitchen, all blue, which we're not very blue people, but I do like the blue in here. And like particularly this pattern that they've got going on around. It's a huge kitchen, a lot of space for cooking. They've left their fridge. Got a big old fridge that's been left for us. You got any thoughts on the kitchen?
Well, it's the best, it's kind of the best
done room, yeah. I don't think we need to really do anything here. We could even have like a breakfast nook here, maybe, like a little table that we can eat at sometimes. Oh, God. We've got a tap that we have to figure out how it works. Hang on. That's that. Then we turn that off. Whoa, look at that. We've got a sink, guys. We got a nice sink. Tom was very particular about the sink. When we were looking at properties, we'd go and it would be like a small sink. He'd be like, nope, I'm writing the whole thing off for the sink, basically. There's a lot of storage. There's stuff in there. There's paint that they've left for us. But yeah, a lot of storage, a lot of cupboards, built-in dishwasher. There it is. Oh, we love a dishwasher. They love to see a dishwasher. But yeah, I think it's a great size. Okay, let's go to the next room. This is our downstairs bathroom, which again, they've done up quite recently. What is that to say? It's a bathroom. I don't know. It's got a shower, a nice shower with a nice door. There she is. Is that a waterfall shower head? I think it is. But yeah, this has been recently done up. And then we've kept this sink cupboard kind of thingamajiggy. I don't know. What's that called? Basin? No, I don't know. Over here, they've left a washing machine. We are going to try and get, this is cupboards up here. We are going to try and get this to some degree ripped out so we can fit a tumble dryer up here. I don't know if we're being unrealistic with how easy or difficult. I mean, we're not going to do it ourselves. We're going to pay someone to come and do that. But yeah, we want a tumble dryer. We want a tumble. We have a lot of clothes, so we're gonna get a tumble dryer fitted in here as well. But yeah, it's a really nice. We have a second bathroom, so we're lucky that we've got two really good sized bathrooms. One thing I do just want to point out to you guys before we go upstairs is like you have no concept of how high these ceilings are. Like they're really high, so that makes everywhere feel very spacious and like the room super big. So obviously the camera, we can only film a certain perspective, but yeah, the ceilings are very high. Okay, so although this is a flat, it actually has 2 floors. So do you want to follow me upstairs? Okay, welcome to bedroom 1. This is going to be our bedroom, our main bedroom. So this is the room we want to sort out first. We're going to try and get this as sorted as we can in the next couple of weeks. I don't know how realistic that is. So it's a big space, but it's an interesting space as well because it's got this kind of feature that we really like, but with like the triangle coming through the room. It also has built-in wardrobes, which we don't love the look of, but obviously they're very useful. So we're kind of figuring out what color we want to paint everything. So we would be very appreciative of any advice. We're kind of going through a couple options at the moment, but we definitely want to paint. I think if we paint these all one kind of darker, more vibrant, or like a color other than cream, basically, I think they'll look a lot better. We're kind of figuring out what color scheme we want to do, and we want to change the handles as well. We don't like the handles. So I feel like we're painting them, changing the handles, it'll look a lot better. I think we're also probably thinking we're going to paint this wall and then maybe like a lighter color to the end walls, keep it a lighter color. But yeah, this is the room we want to sort out first so that we can kind of live in this room and it be almost, have a room that's like almost done, but we're not entirely sure. We go back and forth. Sometimes we think like a green and cream kind of color scheme. Other times we think a terracotta, red kind of color scheme. But any advice, I mean, much appreciated. And also figuring out like if we paint this wall, do we then paint this as well? I think that's going to be something we have to figure out, like what parts we paint and not make it look disjointed. But it's very useful to have built-in wardrobes so we didn't have to get. And again, it's a very good space. Anything to say, Thomas? Yeah, it's only a small window.
Consider, guys, the lighting is really, really shit.
Yeah.
I've got a light on the camera, but it, you know, sometimes making it look a bit weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's like rubbish bulbs that have been left. We've literally just got the keys and moved in. Like, obviously there's no furniture here. So it's rubbish lighting. Everything is looking probably the most rough around the edges that it will. We're going to try and sort it out as much as we can.
It's a dark room.
Yeah.
And we're not really sure what colour to paint it. So like, Megan's kind of instinct was like a colour drenchy, terracotta type thing.
Yeah.
And I can kind of get that because you can overcome that with lots of like warm lamps. But I'm not sure how I feel about waking up in a dark room.
Yeah. Part of me was like, do we lean in to the darkness and colour drench it and make it like a really like cozy, like cocoon kind of vibe? Or do we need to counteract that it's already a dark room? Don't know. It's a conundrum. But we like this part, don't we? It's like cool having like a little, I don't know, triangle in the ceiling. But yeah, I think we'll figure it out and I think it'll be great. We just got to figure out what we want to do with it.
I kind of like instinctively go for like off-white, green, and lots of plants.
I don't know. I think
because every place we've lived in has been bright with sunlight, right?
Yeah.
You know, if
I think we're gonna.
A uni flat, it had massive set of windows that were south-facing. That got a lot of natural light.
Yeah.
I like getting woken up by.
We might have to get some sunrise alarm clocks in this room. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, next room. Let's go. Okay, this is our third bedroom. So this is our smallest bedroom. When I said actually we'd leave the dining room for last, we may actually end up leaving this room for last because like we have no need for it right now, really. But it's a good size third bedroom. It's got a built-in bed here. So this is all like, yeah, built into the fabric of the home. The great thing about here is we have a lot of storage. We have storage there, we have storage there. You cannot like exist without seeing some form of wardrobe or storage. So there's a lot of built-in storage here. But I mean, yeah, this is probably like the most boring room because we have no use for it right now. And it'll probably be a place where I'll hang up washing to dry for the foreseeable future. This is some damage. There was like a big poster here. There's like some damage. There's a few there's like damage or dirt and stuff on the walls that we're gonna sort out. Let's go to the upstairs bathroom. Ta-da! This is our second bathroom. We actually really love this room. Look at the bathtub. We have a beautiful bathtub. But this room feels like very cozy, kind of like a spa vibe, doesn't it? Like a little spa shack with the wood on the ceiling. And we like the I really like the tiles that they've put in. I think that was the people we bought it from, put these tiles in. So again, I think this is a room. Like the bathrooms and the kitchen, we don't really need to do anything to. Because they've recently been done. Oh my God. So yeah, I think, yeah, bathrooms and kitchen, we're not really going to do anything to other than maybe get like some of our own furniture. This is all stuff that's been left. Any furniture you see is something they've left. Okay, let me take you to the final room, which is going to be a very exciting room for me and you, in particular, us. So let's go, shall we? Okay, this is our other kind of big bedroom, very echoey. Apologies for the door that's hanging off my cupboard. This room is going to transform a lot because this is going to be my office/library. So we're going to transform this into a library full of books. The plan is to have bookshelves along this wall, cover the red up, and probably into this corner here. So yeah, the plan is to have books all along here and then maybe like a little reading chair. And I'll have my desk in here as well, so I'll edit in here. I'm a bit scared, a bit daunted. So if anyone has any vibe recs for like how I should make the library look, I'm open to suggestions because it feels like a big task and I want to get it right. But this is going to be like a library, a home library. I'm going to get to build my dream library in here, which is just so exciting. I can't believe I'm going to be able to have like a whole wall of books. And I can't wait. So yeah, Any ideas are welcome, any suggestions. This is gonna be a journey we go on together. But it's very exciting. It's very exciting. Gonna have a whole library. I feel like when I look back on what the room looks like now and what it's gonna look like at the end, it'll feel like 2 different rooms, is the hope and the aim. So there we have it. That was a tour of our little humble abode. I just wanted to say, guys, I cannot thank you all enough for your support on the channel and for watching my videos, and those of you who have ever been a patron, those of you who have ever like bought something I've done a sponsorship with, because that's the reason we're here now. You guys have really made this happen for us. And so I just want to tell you how thankful I am. I mean, this is like, I'm a bit overwhelmed. It feels like a lot of house after living in a room, basically. And there's a lot we want to do with it as well. So yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you. And that's why I want you to be a big part of this and come along on the journey with us. Let me know if there's any specific kind of videos you want me to do. I'm definitely going to do a dedicated video of the process of this room in particular, but other stuff maybe we'll just do in reading vlogs. Like, it will be a huge part of my life over the next length of time, making over this place how we want it. But yeah, I want you to join on this journey with me, and we just can't really believe it. I'm a homeowner. Like, what the heck? What's going on? And a lot of that is thanks to you. So thank you so much for watching. Again, we'd love any ideas because we feel like clueless. Thanks so much for watching this video. I can't really believe it. It hasn't sunk in yet that I own this place. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye.